either.
Yeah, he's a bit groggy. He got a head knock when when Beale went up for that ball. So he's just had a big 15 minutes out there walking around the field too. So he's just a bit groggy at the moment.
Is there any initial, diagnosis of what it could be? I mean, it obviously looks pretty bad. His teeth don't seem to be lining up. That's doesn't look too good.
Yeah, I've just been talking to him. His teeth look fine. Yeah. You got 20/20 vision.
Is he going to have scans?
No, I don't think so. No, he's fine.
Are you expecting him to play then next week?
Yeah, absolutely.
Anthony, were you pleased with the way they just started with field position and just kept them in that first half? You just strangled them in that first half.
Yeah, we did, and it was a great half. Well, the whole game was a great game, and to St George's credit, they scrambled and were pretty unrelenting there with their defence, which was always going to be the case. Both sides weren't going to give an inch. So, but the way we screwed them down there in that first half was real semi-final type footy.
Did you have a plan, Anthony, just to keep bombing Darius forward with those high balls? Keep them in that corner?
Oh, we just wanted to make sure, regardless where we bomb, it's important we knew where our sets were going to finish, and we did that tonight.
We were a little bit worried at half time, the fact that it was only 6-0.
No, I mean, St George don't give you many points. I was pretty happy. I thought 6 might have been enough tonight, the way we were defending, and it nearly was 6 or 8. But we just had to go out and start again, and we did. And unfortunately, we had to scramble that last 3 or 4 minutes.
Corey, you've had plenty of highlights in your Broncos career, but when that field goal went over, everyone just mobbed the skipper. Can you just give us an insight into what was going through everyone's head there?
Oh, relief. To be honest, the game was finished, but I think it was just a terrific way to finish. Lockie's last home game, he gets to go out with, in true Lockie fashion, and it was just a pleasing way to finish a night that was hard fought.
What was the feeling out there, Corey, when Lockie went down? Did you have your heart in your mouth, or what was the feeling?
Well, the game goes so quick. You just had to get on with it, and at the time that he got back up, we're all pretty aware of that because the crowd went crazy. So it was a business as usual.
Anthony, a few questions been asked of this team this year. That tonight they answered it again, didn't they? The young fellas coming up with it.
Yeah, it was just a real tough effort. You get asked whether they're up to it all the time, and I'm not playing ducks and drakes. I said the other day, I don't know, we're going to find out tonight, and we did find out tonight. It went up a level again. The game we were playing the premiers at full strength, and they were at their best, and we had to be at our best, and we were.
Anthony, do you feel you need to go up another gear for Manly next week? Or do you need to change much? Or how do you feel your approach?
Oh no, we won 2 finals now, doing what we're doing. So biggest thing for us is to freshen up now and recover, and we'll get down to Sydney, and if we're good enough, we'll be here this time next week.
Corey, why do you think it's because of?
Anthony, can you rule out the possibility of a facial fracture for Darren? And if he doesn't have scans, will anyone be able to rule it in or out?
Yeah, Steve, all I can tell you at the moment is, he's got a head knock, and there's not too much concern, So we'll worry about that. He's just a bit doughy at the moment.
With Manly next week, do you think after what's been going on in Brisbane the last month or so, it might be a relief to get away from the hullabaloo up here? Corey, maybe perhaps you can answer that one.
The hype that's been here the last 3 weeks has been fantastic. And to play that game here tonight in front of our last game for the year in front of our home crowd with an atmosphere like that was terrific. So I'd like to play here again next week, but that's not the case. So we'll go to Sydney and see how we go.
What can you take from your performance against Manly the other week, or what's their sort of style?
Yeah, well, Manly, you know what you're going to get when you play Manly. They're going to come all day. So it's a matter of us being up for the challenge, and we'll see how we go.
Corey, in terms of the physical contact, was that as hard as the Warriors, or harder? Was it hits feel harder because of the elimination time?
Yeah, it's you just don't get a chance to breathe type thing. It's just set for set, and it's just a matter of who cracks first or who strangles who first. But we got over the top in that first half, and then in the second half they come back to their credit, and it was a real dogfight there. So it was probably a really good spectacle.
Corey, was Sam Friday doing more high fives than anybody else in the room?
Yeah, we got a new player next week. He's happy. So that'll add something obviously to us, and it'll be nice and fresh coming back in.
Were you disappointed, Anthony, that St George were able to get back into that game, even though they're a great team? Would you like to be able to put them away?
Oh, look, what I was sort of saying before, they're the premiers, and they brought their best game of footy tonight. Last week we got legged up into a game with the opposition playing bad, and we didn't have to earn our field position, and we didn't have to scramble in defence, and tonight we had to earn everything we got, because they've been the best at it for 3 years, and we nearly lost it at the end there, but I wasn't disappointed at all. I thought it was just a real quality game of football where both teams were unrelenting, and in the end we fell over, and I think that's a great feeling for the players, and you couldn't have scripted a better last play for Darren Lockyer on his home ground.
How was it at the coach's box?
Yeah, it was all good. Yeah, it's good. No, sort of. You could feel. You knew St George. We had all the ball in the first half. You knew they were going to get their turn. And I was just enjoying watching the defensive effort of our guys. I thought we scrambled terrific, and so it was all good. When it gets down to that golden point, there's not much you can do. You've got to sit there and watch and hope he kicks a field goal. Like everyone else, there's nothing you can do about it.
You wouldn't lose too much sleep over the incident involving Peter Wallace with the Storyline report, would you?
No.
How good a learning curve Anthony was at that kind of game? You've got 9 players and 23 are under the age of your own. Learning curve is that when you got ahead of you next week?
No, Margie, they're just doing the job. We ain't got any young players. I think I've said that all year. We got 25 Broncos players to pick from, and the 17 out there tonight did the job. There's no time to be learning, and you got to be out there and getting the job done. And they did that tonight. So obviously, I don't know what we learn out of that. The fact is we're down to the last 4, and we're a chance now. The next time, if you have a win, you get to play for the trophy. So it's all good.
Is it a hard choice for you, Anthony? Sam comes back in quick, they'll leave one out. It must be hard because they played well that game.
Yeah, it is going to be a hard choice, but that's a positive for us. 2 weeks ago, everyone was probably wondering how we were going to, or I had to field a lot of questions how we were going to cover Hoffman and Friday, and we're 2 weeks down the track and we've done that. So it's a positive for us as a team to have him back, but obviously individually it's going to be disappointing for someone, but we'll cross that bridge when we have to.
Jared Mills really stepped up as at the back there.
Yeah, he's great, Jared. He gave us a lot of thrust and a lot of metres with his attack, and he had that one error with the ball, but they had a few as well at the back there. It's just that pressure cooker type of night. Your back 3 are always under pressure, but he was terrific.
Thanks.